welcome to day one of our Jordan journey. Today was all about history, faith, and unexpected furry friends. Our first stop was the Cave of the Seven Sleepers, a place mentioned in the Quran in Surah Al-Kahf. The story tells of a group of young believers who fled persecution and miraculously slept in this cave protected by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You're looking at the actual entrance that's believed to be the cave. There are many caves across the world claiming this title, but this one in Jordan is the most widely accepted by scholars. Inside, there's a small display of items found within the cave, offering a glimpse into the life and times of the sleepers. There used to be a masjid right here at the entrance, but only the pillars remain today. Just nearby though, they've built a stunning new masjid. And here's where we met our very first cat of the trip. She was so sweet and gave us the warmest welcome. Next, we made our way to the Sahabi tree, also known as the Blessed Tree. This tree is believed to have shaded the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he was just a child traveling with his uncle. It's over 1,400 years old and still standing strong in the desert. We met the kind groundskeeper who shared more of the tree's history and even took us to a nearby masjid currently under construction. Day 2 in Jordan took us deep into Amman's ancient heart, from towering ruins to sweet treats in the bustling bazaar. We started the day off at the Amman Citadel, one of the oldest continuously inhabited places in the world. Sitting high on a hill, this historic site dates back to the Bronze Age and offers panoramic views of Amman. Here you'll find the remains of the Temple of Hercules, Byzantine churches, and even Umayyad architecture, all layered into one powerful timeline. We also saw artifacts from that era, including ancient spears, warrior outfits, cooking tools, and beautiful handmade jewelry that tells stories of life thousands of years ago. Next, we visited the Roman amphitheater, built in the 2nd century when Amman was known as Philadelphia. This massive stone structure once held up to 6,000 spectators and is still used for performances today. Afterwards, we explored a local bazaar nearby full of vibrant energy and treasures. We picked up some traditional dresses, enjoyed fresh fruit milkshakes, and of course had to try some famous Jordanian desserts. We had bala al-sham, a fried pastry soaked in syrup, rich kunafa with melted cheese and crispy topping, and some delicious local cake. Every bite was perfection. Day 3 in Jordan was all about the open road, hidden gems, and breathtaking history. We started the morning stocking up on snacks from a local store because today was road trip day. After some driving, we stopped at a unique local restaurant with a giant fish tank. Here you can actually pick the fish you want and they cook it fresh with fragrant spices, serving it with traditional bread and fresh salad. It was simple, authentic, and so delicious. Next, we made our way to Mount Nebo, one of the most important religious sites in Jordan. According to both Christian and Islamic tradition, this is the mountain where Prophet Moses was granted a view of the Promised Land before his passing. From the top, you can actually see the Jordan Valley, even as far as Jerusalem on a clear day. It's a peaceful, spiritual place. Along the way, we found this massive carved stone called Abu Bad. It's believed to have been used as a rolling door for the Byzantine monastery. Basically one of the world's oldest sliding doors. Then we met the fluffiest cat ever. She definitely stole the spotlight at Mount Nebo. There's also this tall bronze cross sculpture shaped like a serpent wrapped around a pole called the Brazen Serpent Monument. It symbolizes the bronze serpent that Prophet Musa raised in the wilderness, as well as the cross of Jesus, connecting both faiths in one powerful image. There's also a church here with ancient relics from early Christian pilgrims. Inside, everyone remained silent. It was serene, almost sacred. We ended our visit at a small museum nearby where we saw portraits of the original archaeologists who discovered Mount Nebo and preserved its incredible history. Day 3 was unforgettable, from delicious local food to standing on one of the holiest mountains. Every corner of Jordan holds a story, and today we got to live a few of them. Day 4 in Jordan took us back in time all the way to the most powerful fortress in the region, Kerak Castle. We entered through the outdoor bazaar area, which already felt like stepping into history. Right away you could tell this wasn't just a castle, it was a whole mini town. One of the first areas we explored was the kitchen, where bread was once made for the soldiers and residents living inside the castle walls. There was even a mini market area. Everything about this place shows how people lived, worked, and survived here, all within these massive stone walls. And look at these walls built from thick stone, so strong that they're still standing after centuries. This castle has seen battles, empires, and history unfold. This was the bathing area, simple but advanced for its time. From the roof you get this incredible view of the entire city. You can really imagine how strategic this location was. This area is believed to be where the Muslim general would sit overseeing everything, and right across from that, the prison. Walking through here gives you chills when you think about what it must have been like. Here's a closer look. Dark, heavy, and full of history. And of course we found another cat, probably the cutest guard this castle has ever had. After a long day of exploring, we headed back to the hotel, and this was our view for the night. The city glowing after sunset, the perfect ending to a full day of history. Day 5, our final day in Jordan, and we saved the most iconic place for last. Petra. Hidden within towering rose-colored cliffs, Petra is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Built over 2,000 years ago by the Nabateans, this ancient city is known for its incredible architecture and advanced water systems. To get here, you walk through a narrow canyon called the Sick, and then suddenly it opens up to this breathtaking view. But Petra isn't just ruins, it's layered with history. For generations, Bedouin families have lived among these caves and mountains, calling this place home long after the ancient city was abandoned. In recent years, especially starting around 2023, the government began efforts to relocate many Bedouin families out of Petra, moving them into nearby villages. The goal was to preserve the archaeological site and manage tourism, but it also means a way of life that existed here for generations is slowly changing. It's a reminder that Petra isn't just ancient history, it's also living history shaped by the people who've cared for it over time. Just as we thought the journey couldn't get any more special, we met the sweetest cat to end our trip. From sacred stories to ancient wonders and the people who bring them to life, Jordan gave us memories we'll never forget. Until next time.